Hey guys, Phil here. This video is going to be a little rough. I'm not using the tripod, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. I wanted to share with you some of the things that we've found out here at the farm, which have really surprised us. We knew we were getting the tractor with the purchase of the farm. We also knew coming with the tractor there were several different implements that go along with it. There's the bush hog mower, there's a big hay rake, which I'll show you in a minute. There's a scraper blade for grading, and just a couple other things which I'll show you in a minute. But what we didn't know, as we started to clear some of the brush that was around the property, there are other things for the tractor just hidden around the property. We found 3 different things now which have surprised us. This thing, which I'm about to show you, is the coolest. I don't know exactly how I'm going to use it yet. I thought I could use it to do some leveling on the road that goes over the dam, but it's actually too long to get through my gate. So I could get it through by dragging it through and then hooking it up to the tractor on the other side of the gate, and I just didn't get around to that yet. So that'll have to happen another day. But check this thing out. This is an interesting piece of farm engineering here, because this is definitely a homemade thing. I'm going to spin the camera around. This is a huge grader. It's 12 feet long, and it's made from this steel, I guess, steel beams, and on the front they cut these teeth into these beams, and then the bracket that goes up on the 3-point hitch is actually made of old diamond plate. I don't know if you can see the pattern there on the camera, but it's made out of old diamond plate. You can tell the cut along here is super rough. That's just a good sign that this is a homemade job, not a factory piece. So someone put some time into making this thing. I'm sure it's really useful. I am not 100% sure what I'll use it for, but if I need to do any leveling over a large area, I'm definitely gonna give this a try. So next up, I'm gonna move over here. It's actually on the other side of the barbed wire fence, and I don't feel like stopping the camera and walking over there, so I'm gonna do a zoom in. But this is just a boom pole, and if you don't know what that is, it's for lifting things. But they tried to pick up something crazy heavy with that boom pole, because right there where I'm zooming in right now is a huge crease in this metal, and focus is a little off, but it's a huge crease in that metal. Like I said, they tried to pick up something super heavy with that. I might try to bend it back a little bit and then just do light lifting with that, but that's great for picking up branches or small trees and dragging them over distances with the back of the tractor. To me, it looks like they tried to pick up, I don't know, the front end of a school bus or something, and they just completely bent that thing over. Crazy. But anyway, they left that here, and we get to use it now, as long as I make it usable. And spinning the camera all the way around, we knew this was here when we bought the place. This is a dirt scoop. It's actually the King Cutter. They still make these. King Cutter dirt scoop that goes on the back of the tractor. Since the tractor doesn't have a big bucket that goes on the front, this is helpful. It picks up little dirts, or a little load of gravel or dirt or whatever, and you can take it somewhere and dump it. I used that a little bit today. We got a load of gravel delivered, and I spread a little bit of gravel around in a couple of the muddy spots. All right, then we'll walk across the field here, going into a section of woods just up from the gate, just up the hill from the pond. And you go back here, and what do we find? But a disc harrow, which is great if we want to do any plowing, disking in the field. We can do that. I might try to, if I can get this out, might try to do some disking when we put in our Christmas trees. But here's the thing. This has been here long enough that the tree has grown around it. So me and 2 other guys tried to move this disc harrow today, just with brute strength. It was not enough strength, because this thing is completely grown into this tree here. So I went ahead with my chainsaw. I didn't get any video. I should have. Need to get better at capturing those videos when things happen. But I went ahead and took down the tree. I'm going to come back and figure out how to cut out this disc harrow from the tree. I think I'm probably going to end up doing another chainsaw cut right in here, and then use hatchet, axe, sledgehammer, and try to chop away kind of the rest of this stump that's grown into the disc harrow in here. And I think once I free that up, that'll be cool, because these things, even used, are still several $100. So that'll be a great little savings. Something that we weren't expecting to find. There's a bunch of other junk in these woods, but that's the most useful thing that we found. There's a big radio, TV or radio antenna down there. Way down there. The focus is being funny, but there you go. That's down there. My brother-in-law is going to try to find somebody, hopefully that it's maybe an amateur ham radio enthusiast who might want that. I don't know. To me, it's just scrap metal. But if somebody can take it and put it to good use, I'm all for it. So we're going up now. This is just going to take a second. Let me spin the camera back around. So we're going up now. Flip my viewfinder around so I can see me. To the top of the property where the old home site is. And last thing I'm going to do before I leave is just do a little bit of scraping on the driveway. Try to take out some of the areas that are just collecting water. And wanted to share with you what else we got into today. So we started to pull up some posts for some of the barbed wire that we're looking to get rid of. We burned a lot of debris, and we had a big burn pile that was the size of a Volkswagen to start. Now it's just a couple wheelbarrows left. So we made really good progress with the burn pile. We walked the back property line. First time I've done that. We walked it all the way to the neighboring property, obviously. And along the way found a bridge. I'll cut in a little video right here that I took on my phone while I was out there. That was a surprise. And just a lot more to explore back there. We got a lot of woods, and really looking forward to exploring what else is back there. I'm going to show you real quick before I hop on the tractor the other implements that we got with the purchase of this place. Like I mentioned, we got flipping around the camera now, we got a brush hog, and you've seen some of the work that we've done around the property, cutting up some of the overgrowth. We got a big hay rake, which I don't see us using. I think I'm going to try to sell this. I'm hoping it's worth at least a few $100. Big 4-row hay rake. We got a cultivator, so if we do any plowing and we want to smooth out what's there, that's a big cultivator. Probably keep that. And then two things here, even though they're the same color. The lower thing here is a hay spear, so if we had big bales of hay, you can spear them and then pick them up with the back of the tractor. And then the other thing, this L-shaped piece, is called a carryall. And if you Google carryalls or homemade carryall, you'll find all sorts of different homemade uses for this piece. Usually it's just like a wooden frame that goes along the back and a wooden frame that goes on the bottom, and you kind of make this big L-shaped bucket shelf thing that you can carry your tools and firewood and whatever else all around your property. But that's what that is. So we've got plenty of things here out of the farm that we can put to use. A couple things that we're looking to sell. Several things that we found along the way that have been a surprise, and I'm, like I said, really happy about that. And still plenty more work to do out here. So I'm thankful for nice weather here this weekend. It was rainy all week. Today was gorgeous. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's around 50 or so degrees all day. It's perfect getting outside, working weather. And I think now I'm going to jump on this tractor and I'm going to do a little bit of grading on the driveway. And then I got to head home and have dinner with the family. So until next time, I will catch you later. See ya.